Dear students, you are welcome to this class. Okay, please. At first, look at the screen. You can see two sentences here. One is, if you study hard, you will pass your exams. Okay. You may think that, sir, we are familiar with this type of sentences. It's a advice from teacher to the students. Okay, you are right. But today, I'm not going to give you any sort of advice. Rather, I want to introduce you with a special type of construction of sentences. Yes. Now, I think you can guess what might be our today's topic. Yes. Our today's topic is conditional sentences. Okay, now, before going to conditional sentences, let us know what a condition is. Okay, a condition is a premise upon which the fulfillment of an agreement depends. Yes, in condition, there is an agreement. If you do this, I will do that. Okay, there is a condition and there is a result. Okay, now, if you look at the first sentence, you will see that if you study hard, you will pass your exam. Here, the if clause, this is the condition. If you study hard, this is the condition. And the principal clause, you will pass your exams, this is the result. So, in a conditional sentence, we have two clauses. One is if clause or the subordinate clause, and another is the main clause or the principal clause. Here we have one condition and one result. The if clause represents the condition and the main clause represents the result. Yes, there is another important thing is that if you change the order of the clauses, okay, here the if clause is at the very beginning and the principal clause is later. Okay, if you change the order, that means if the main clause comes at first and the if clause comes later, actually it does not affect the meaning of the sentence. Okay, so far we have learned what is a conditional sentence. In a conditional sentence, we have two types of clause. One is principal clause and another is subordinate clause. Okay, the subordinate clause gives us the condition and the principal clause gives us the result. Okay, now let us go to know how many types of conditional sentences are there in English. Okay, you can see conditional sentences are often divided into four different types. The first one is zero conditional, then first conditional, second conditional, and third conditional. Okay, please mind it, the first one is zero conditional, then first, second, and third conditional. In today's class, we will introduce you with all these conditional sentences. Okay, now here is a chart. In this chart, you can see all these four conditionals here, their uses and how they are used in the sentences, the construction of sentences. Okay, now let us go to discuss the matter zero conditional. What is zero conditional? Yes, we use the zero conditional to talk about things that are generally true, especially for laws and rules. Okay, the things which are universal truth, which are laboratory proven truth, in that situation we can use zero conditional. Okay, now look at the sentences. If I drink too much coffee, I cannot sleep at night. Yes, it's a fact. It's universal truth. If I drink too much coffee, yes. So you look at the sentence. The if clause. The if clause is in simple present tense. And in the same way, the principal clause is also in simple present tense. I cannot sleep at night. Look at the second sentence. If you melt ice, it turns into water. Yes. If you melt ice, this is the subordinate clause. This is the condition. And the result is it turns into water. So in both these two clauses, the tense is present simple. So what I want to say is that in pseudo conditional, actually, what are universally truth? The things which are proven scientifically in that situation we use pseudo conditional, and in pseudo conditional both the principal clause and the subordinate clause will be in simple present tense. Okay, both the if clause and the main clause or the principal clause will be in simple present tense. Okay, now let us know the structure. The structure is if plus present simple. This is the structure of the if clause, and the main clause, in main clause the tense will be in present simple. Okay, now let us go to first conditional. Yes, in first conditional we say it's a real condition. Why it is real? Because the first condition can be fulfilled. Okay, and time, the condition refers either to present or to future time. Okay, now look at these sentences. If he is late, we will have to go without him. If he is late, okay, we will have to go without him. Here the first one is the subordinate clause or the if clause. You see, the subordinate clause is in present simple present tense, and in the principal clause we used will. Yes, what I want to say is that the structure of first conditional will be in the if clause or the subordinate clause, it will be in simple present tense, and in the principal clause we have to use will. Okay, will. Go to the next sentence. If you study hard, yes, it's a first conditional. Why? Because the if clause, the tense of the if clause is present simple. Okay, so since it is first conditional, we have to use will here. You will pass your exams. Okay, now the structure is if plus present simple. This is the structure of the if clause, and in the main clause there will be will, can, may. Okay, in most of the cases we can use will, but sometimes we have to use can or may. Okay, now let us go to second conditional. Yes, in second conditional, its nature is unreal. Why unreal? Because the second conditional, the sentence cannot be fulfilled because it happened. The time has passed over. So we say second conditional and unreal conditional also. Okay. Now, if I knew her name, I would tell you. Please, you look at the subordinate clause or the if clause. In the if clause, the tense is past indefinite. Okay, if I knew her name, past indefinite. If the if clause is in past indefinite tense, this is second conditional, and in second conditional, in principal clause, you have to use would or could or might, whatever you like. Now let us come to the second sentence. If I were you, yes, the if clause is in past indefinite tense or simple past tense. So It's a second conditional sentence, and in the principal clause we have used would. We can also use would or might. Okay, another thing is that after would, could, or might, we have to use always the base form of the verb. Okay, compare. With whom? With zero, first conditional. Okay, if I became a president, I will change the society, social security system, said by presidential candidate. Okay, a presidential candidate can say, if I become president, I will change the social security system. It can be possible. So, this is first conditional or real conditional. But if the same thing is told by a schoolboy, okay, it cannot be possible. So that will be second conditional. Okay, look at the sentence. If I became president, I would change the social security system. This is told by a schoolboy. It is totally impossible. So that is called second conditional, and that is why second conditional is also called unreal conditional, and first conditional is called real conditional. Okay, the structure is if plus past simple. This is the structure of the subordinate clause, and in the principal clause you have to use would, could, or might, whatever you like. And remember that after would, could, or might, always use the base form of the verb. Okay, now third conditional sentence. It is also unreal. Why? Because it cannot be fulfilled. Okay, look at the sentence. If you had warned me, here the subordinate clause is in past perfect. Why? Because here we have had and the victim form of the verb. If you had warned me, I would not have told your father about that party. Okay, but you did not, and I have. Actually, it cannot be make come true. So it is unreal condition. In third conditional, the if clause is in past perfect tense, and in the principal clause we have to use would have, or could have, or might have. Okay? Yes, the structure is if plus past perfect. This is the structure of the subordinate clause. And in the principal clause, you have to use would have, or could have, or might have. And remember one thing is that after would have, could have, or might have, you have to use the past participle form of the verb. Okay, now, one thing is that the conditional construction does not normally use will or would in if clauses. Yes, the exception is that if will or would expresses willingness, as in request, they can be used in if clauses. If you will come in this way, the manager will see you now. Actually, what I want to say is that in if clause or the subordinate clause, will or would is not used. But if will or would expresses willingness, then it can be used. Okay. Now, another type of conditional also exists. That is called mixed conditional. Okay. There is another type of conditional called mixed conditional. Mixed conditionals are conditionals where the tense in the main clause is different from the tense in the conditional clause. Okay. Mixed conditionals are not like regular conditionals. They generally use a combination of the past, present, and future. So, in today's lesson, we have discussed what a condition is, what are the types of conditional sentences. We have discussed zero conditional, first conditional, second conditional, third conditional, and last of all, we also discussed a little bit about mixed conditionals. Actually, mixed conditionals are a combination of both these three tenses in our another class. We will discuss it, the mixed conditional. Till then, goodbye. Have a nice time.